Hi, I'm Don Bodan from SampleLibraryReview.com, and today we're going to be checking out the Ultimate Sound Designer Toolkit by Sound Ideas. Now, if you've been on the channel for a while, you know I normally don't just play through sound design, preset wave packs, and whatnot. I like instruments myself, but I got a couple emails within like the first morning here that this new audio plugin deal came out. Currently, this is audio plugin deals 97% off. It's a bundle with Toolkit 1, Toolkit 2, and Toolkit 3. Normally it would sell for $1,085 US. Grab it now for $99. Giant discount, 93% off. Makes it even more worth it. $40 in rewards points, which means you could use this for future purchases or use it over at the shop. And there's tons of great instruments. They have sample libraries and plugins. Today, we're going to do something a little different. Just listen to a whole bunch of samples. A bundle downloads as 15 gigabytes. It's the Sound Ideas Sound Design Toolkit 1, 2, and 3 all bundled together. Comes with over 4,700 royalty-free 24-bit 48K wave files. Collection includes logos, accents, stingers, dramatic and mood sweeteners, mystical and magical tones, transitions, movements, musical elements, ambiances, eerie and suspenseful elements, aliens, monsters, vocals, robots, whooshes, build-ups, risers, explosions, impacts, passerbys, reverses. I'll be sure to include a link right in the description below, take you over to the deal if you're interested to learn more. But for now, we're going to go ahead and dig right in. Here is the Sound Design Toolkit 1, and you can see we got a ton of reverses and stingers. So I'm just going to play through. Some of these. Pretty big variety. Stinger camera shutter. Cell door. So one thing I do want to say right now is one of the reasons I do believe wave packs have so much value is just because I can use them inside some of my instruments or in some of my wavetable synthesis, and I could do some amazing stuff to manipulate these further out than they probably were ever anticipated to be because of the technology that's available. Oh, I accidentally double-clicked. And I will pull a couple in to share exactly what I was talking about. Let's pull this one in. It's going to convert file, because I'm in 44.1 in this session. And these are all 48K. I'm just previewing here in Logic. Oh boy, I accidentally hit the dreaded mono to stereo. And what is it? Is it just... Okay, if this happens to you, it happens to me all the time. Accidentally having a stereo signal, stereo channel when I need a mono channel. If it does, you need to go into your inspector in Logic, scroll up till you see this stereo, and then I think you just can click it and change it back to mono. Beautiful mono. So let's continue on. Some stingers, metal drums. So these could be used obviously on their own if you're doing film production or cinematic production. But the thing that I probably would gravitate towards is using them as layers for, trailer hits and impacts. Or maybe just using them as is, because these are pretty good sound design thus far. I'm moving quickly because I want us to get a good idea of the variety. Oh, we're in the explosions. Some subs. Sub rumbles. That cat sound effect, that's because I like to let the cats into the studio with me. Ocean, water, waves, water whooshes, eerie wind. Yeah, let's I don't want to cut it short, but I want to make sure we get a good idea what the variety is, so. Oh, that might be my favorite one. Animal stingers, animal eerie. Fast animal stinger. Animal stinger processed. Eerie basement tones. So some of these are rather long samples. So this might be a good one to make a note of and use for some messing around with at the end of the video. I'll play with some of these samples. Oh no, we did it again. So lots of whooshes, distant whooshes, eerie whooshes, ghost whooshes. Yeah. Big band music logos. Oh, thanks for that should be the ending tag for all sample library review videos, don't you guys think? I'm gonna have to put this one over here. That's just too cheesy in its it's like an after school special sound. That's what I was looking for. Boy, there's a lot of musical stuff. So I think this folder in particular is going to try. It's going to be a defining factor for some people. Some people are have been listening through, I imagine, and are thinking, I'm working on podcasts, I'm working on videos, or I have some film, and they hear stuff like this, and they're like, "Yes, this would be great to just have as an arsenal." Little tags. Yep, that's for my. This is for my new restaurant, Pastafarian. It's a Jamaican Italian mixture. A lot of musical stingers and stabs. Yeah, it's getting crazy. Yeah, that's I think that sounds like something from Star Wars. Oh, you can never have enough Beltry. And don't forget, these are royalty free. So, these could be things you could cut up if you're an electronic musician, perhaps. That's a nice one for a nice orchestra song. We're only on Sound Pack 1 still, guys. Oh, it's good. Analog tape. I love this one. I'm always looking for samples like this. Vinyl and analog starts. I've had some plugins that I played to try to get them to do this with the music I'm making, but it's so much easier when you have the sample. More music beds. Nice. Some jazz stabs. Whole bunch of guitar stuff here. And that's just volume 1. Let's dig into volume 2 here. It's broken into 2 different categories. So we're back to more sound effect. Door slam impacts. Drone pad mystical. I do want to note that if you think some of these sound a little familiar, it's because when these were originally released, they were part of a Hollywood sound design series that was used heavily in television from... Lots more impacts. Different kinds. That one had some sub in it. And then some reversed impacts. A whole bunch of tonal, mysterious, and whooshes. Some drum performances. Electric guitars. That one's good too. Yeah, it's the same performance with a different effect setting. Flutes. Heavy metal guitars. So far, most of the stuff is holding up well. Every once in a while, you come across something that might feel, in my humble opinion, IMHO, a little bit dated, but for the most part, I think most of the stuff is holding up pretty nicely. Ooh, this is fun. Some symphonic deep hits. That's what these are called. I keep doing this. Accidentally going to mono. There we go. Continue on. Continue on. Pretend nothing happened. I like that one. Now, some of these I've grabbed. I'm going to play around a little bit here in a second after we get through the different packs. We've kind of blown through the second one a lot quicker just because I'm feeling like if I don't zip it along, it's going to be an hour-long video. And for an hour long, I think you guys would probably prefer to spend the $99 and get, oh goodness. Yes, that's not me. That's the Foley. This might be the largest collection of fart Foley I've ever seen. Cartoony stuff. Lots and lots and lots of whooshes. Phase whooshes, effect whooshes. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's move on to the third one. I know I blew through that second one pretty quick, but again, I want to be able to get to a point where we're playing with the samples themselves. Crackling gramophone. So this is all accents, as you can see, unless you've got the browser hidden. You're just listening to me talk. So this is the ambiences. There's tons of these. Scary, sci-fi. That's a lot of sub right there. If you got some crappy headphones on, you'd know it right now because you can't hear anything. Then we've got build up. Tons of these. This is a magical build-up. And then we get into a huge collection of explosions. Now, you might be saying to yourself, how come you don't let it play all the way to the end? If I played it all the way to the end for every one, then, you know, that kind of opens it up for someone to just copy the video, bounce out the audio, and take them all. I believe, and Sample Library Review thinks that you should buy the software you use, support the developers. So just so you know, there's a little bit of thought going into it. I'm not just flicking randomly, quickly for no reason. As a composer, I honor intellectual property consciously the best that I can. And tons of metal impacts. A whole collection of logos. These are eerie logos. Musical logos. And then we got Pass By. Oh, that one is harsh on the ear. I like that one a lot. And then we got a bunch of reversed sound design. Like tons of them. Look at this. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Alien sci-fi. Alien voice. I love it. All kinds of devices. And a whole bunch of stingers. Tons of stingers. And some tones. Transitions and whooshes and documentation. There's documentation and there is a metadata as XSL files as well as TAD delimited text files. So if you have a program like Soundly or any other sample sorter, you could import the samples and then import the corresponding metadata along with it. Yeah, so I really wanted to get this together and share it. This is the way I would check out this bundle when I first would receive it, whether I was doing a video or not, just kind of playing through randomly a whole bunch of the sample sets just to begin to get a feel for what this gigantic collection has to offer. Thanks for spending a little time with me here today. I'd love to get your thoughts. What do you think about this bundle here? Is this something you'd be interested in? Just comment in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe. Always love your support. And be sure to head over to samplelibraryreview.com for latest news, reviews, and our weekly deals page.